Hello everyone, this is episode 14 of my video series as being an intern at DLIA. First and foremost, I wanted to let you know that I am tired, as you can see and listen. I'll get to that first, but I wanted to go over what has happened the past 2 days. So as you might know, I went to Hall Bend, for our BioBlitz, our TVA BioBlitz at Hall Bend, yesterday morning and then Friday night. Both of them were really great, and especially the fact that I got to see a few things that I didn't think I would actually be able to see. So Friday, I got to see a lot of ospreys flying about. I think Julie is right that there's like some sort of roost, because it's always like every 30 minutes there's like one, or like every 20-30 minutes there's like one osprey just having a catch and just flying by. And I suspect it is a roost. I'm not sure if it would be the same osprey, but I don't know. You never know. And we did a whole BioBlitz thing from 7 to 10, I believe. And we got to see a lot of cool stuff, a lot of insects, a lot of cool plants. And I actually got to use a bat sonar detector. I got to play around with it, and Paul showed me just the basics, and I got to detect, or I guess you could say detect, a few bat sounds. I think one of them was the hoary bat, Hoary. Then the silver-eared bat, I think, is another one that I've picked out. But I'm not entirely sure how 100%, if it's 100% accurate, the app and everything. So we got at least something, I won't lie. And then yesterday morning, it was quite a pleasant morning, actually. I got to see double crested cormorants over there, which I think is supposed to be just like a breeding season place, I think, over at Hall Bend. I'm not too sure really. I tried to check Merlin and I tried to check eBird, and I think that there could be some there. But yeah. And then in between those nights we had only like 4 hours of sleep, which wasn't the most ideal thing, because it ended at 11, and then from Hall Bend to the dorm and vice versa is like an hour and 24 minutes. So that night was brutal. And then the morning we had to wake up at like 4 because we needed to be there by 6 or 7, I believe. And so it was not the most ideal plan ever, but we pulled it off through. And then after the event around like 11 is when we finished. Yesterday morning, or yesterday day, we had Indian food, which I will say, for having it the first time, it was actually pretty good. I had two main dishes. Both of them consisted of chicken, and I forgot what they're called, but they both have like this orange colored like sauce, and it's actually very, very good. And I had it with rice, and then I had like this mango dressing dessert, and then I just also like rice and like ginger, I guess pudding, or something, which is also very good. And then I had like these eggy flaky bread. I think it was pacadora, something like that, which is amazing also. So I had a good time having lunch yesterday. And yes, I did sleep better last night. I got at least, I want to say like 8-9 hours. And today I went back to Seven Islands State Birding Park, to do, or at least to do some bird banding again. And sadly this might be my last time doing bird banding, because I'm not sure if I told you this, but they do it every 2 weeks. And so this was my last chance to do it, because the next 2 weeks, or 2 weeks from now, I'll be at the Purchase, or at least be at the Purchase for the board retreat. So I had to take my chance, and even though coming off of that tiring 2 days and just little rest compared to like normal days, I decided to come here and do and watch bird banding one more time before I guess leaving and everything. So I feel good. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with me at the moment, but yeah. Let's see. Tomorrow, okay, so I'll give you a heads up on what's gonna happen. So tomorrow we have a day off because we worked yesterday, or we did the BioBlitz yesterday. Tuesday we're gonna go back to Cades Cove for one more time for insect sampling, which we're gonna do with Dr. Professor Rousseau. Yay! And then Wednesday we're gonna have our conservation type fisheries and public lands, I think, over at Knoxville, which starts at 5:30, so we'll need to be there by 5 to like set up and prep up everything. And then Thursday Thursday I think we have prep time and also just a normal office day. And then Friday we're gonna go to Smoke Mount to do black lighting, and I think I'm gonna do the bat sound detection again. I asked Will if I could do it, and he said yeah, go ahead. So I'm gonna do that again, and I think that should be the plan for this week. I'll check again to see what happens, but yeah, I think the next episode would be until Tuesday afternoon, I want to say. So be on the lookout for that. I am currently thinking of what to do now, but I think that should be all for this episode, really, which kind of feels like a short one, even though it's going for like 7 minutes. It feels so short. I'm not sure why, but yeah. So I think I'll leave it there for now, and I hope you all enjoy it. And I hope to see you soon. Peace.